Both Apple and Tesla are splitting their shares on August 31st. But the question is, does that matter to you? In this video, we'll talk about Apple's 4-for-1 stock split, as well as Tesla's 5-to-1 stock split in terms of what that means for investors, especially depending on which platform you use for your brokerage. So let's get into the video right now. So shares of both Apple and Tesla will be less costly to investors as of Monday, August 31st, thanks to the stock splits that both companies announced earlier this summer. In theory, this will make investing in these companies more accessible to retail investors like you and me. But the question to ask is, as more brokers offer the option to buy fractional shares, are stock splits really necessary? And do they actually mean that a company is a better buy for a typical investor? Amongst other reasons, the announcement of the impending stock splits sent Apple and Tesla shares skyrocketing over the last few weeks and even months, especially since the market has bounced back since its lows back in March when the pandemic started. As of the market close on Thursday, August 27th, Apple was over $500 a share. Meanwhile, Tesla was over Meanwhile, Tesla was over $2,200 a share, which made both of these companies seem a little out of reach to the typical investor. And the thought process would be, by reducing the share price through a stock split, it would allow these companies to be a little bit more accessible to more investors. However, over the last year or so, brokers like Robinhood, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, along with several other companies, have begun offering the option for investors to purchase fractional shares. This is where someone could buy a portion of a company's stock and not even have to own a full share, meaning that they could invest at whatever dollar amount they're able to. There are many strategists out there that believe with the presence of fractional shares, all else being equal, really means that the share price itself is kind of irrelevant. Companies in FANG, which is this right here, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, typically had share prices that were a little bit high for normal people like you and me. But the presence of fractional shares allows anybody to own a fraction of those companies. The idea of fractional shares have been used by mutual funds for a long time, but they haven't always been accessible for individual stocks. In addition, not all brokers offer the option to purchase fractional shares. Because fractional shares are not available on all brokerage platforms, it still has made stock splits somewhat attractive. Over the last decade, it has been averaged out to about 10 companies that announce stock splits. However, here in 2020, just 3 companies in the S&P 500 have elected to do so. Historically, when companies do announce a stock split, for instance, Apple, Google, MasterCard, it's been documented that their retail trading volume pretty much tripled. And while I don't think it'll be the case for Tesla and Apple, companies over the past year who have announced and executed stock splits have actually underperformed the S&P 500 as a whole. So the idea of stock splits automatically meaning investors will pour in and the share price will increase doesn't always hold true, but I have a feeling that in the short to medium term, Apple and Tesla will be just fine. As always, whether there's a stock split or not, please do your research and really look into a company before making an investment of any kind. This video is not financial advice, and I really encourage you to look into it for yourself. So what do you think you're gonna do? Drop a comment below to tell me if you're interested in purchasing Apple or Tesla after the stock split happening on Monday. I'd love to hear what you're thinking about as far as these companies go. Please make sure to hit the like button. It helps out me and the channel and allows this video to be spread out to YouTube and other viewers just like you who are interested in business news just like this. If you're a returning visitor, thanks for watching. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of the other videos that I'll be posting here on my channel. You can even press the little notification bell so you're alerted anytime I post a new video here on the channel. Once again, thanks for watching today, everyone. This is TJ Askew, signing off.